Hello, hello, party people. Here we are again with another B5 cast. Now, from me, your very beloved Tidy. Long time no see. I was very sad that I couldn't cast a couple of games B5 played in the later days, but now I'm here, back again, and I'm hyped to cast this one. We are in the first, in the fourth division of Prime League, and we play against a big org. Most of them know them. If you're playing in the German league or you're part of the German communities, it's intSport. And yeah, so far so good. If we look at on the ladder, we are now at with 2-0 standing, and Mint is staying or their stats are 0-2. But it doesn't mean that they're bad or we're good. We have to prove ourselves now and today. So I'm hyped to see if the Berlin 5 roster can keep up the win streak and keep dominating the 4th division and going straight into the relegations or in the playoffs for Div 3. But first, we have to win this one today. Are you guys hyped? Are you guys watching LEC on your second monitor due to Lost Returns playing and trying to get playoffs? But we're not Lost Returns. We're Berlin 5 and we will get to playoffs. How are you guys doing today? Did you guys even watch the last match? I took a glimpse because I had very few time, but it looked like a very, very solid performance by Berlin 5, so they really stomped over the enemies. Let's see if they can do that today again. And I'm curious to see what channels they will pick. If they go for the standardized picks we see every day in LCK, LEC, LPL, or if we have some kind of cheeky picks coming in here, some main champs with someone's favorite champs. But let's see and find out today. Let's see and find out. By the way, guys, if you have any recommendation about the sound, something is too quiet or too loud, just let me know so I can adjust it. But I think so far everything should be fine. Maybe I turn the music a bit down. I'm checking on myself how the relation is from me to the music. Yeah. But I think it should be fine. No? It should be fine. Yeah. Maybe I'm a bit loud, no? Well, we'll see. Just scream right in my ears in the chat and say, "Hey, Tidy, you're too loud," or "in-game sound is too quiet. Just tune it up a bit." I will do so. So we all have a nice past experience and game experience right here. Yeah, so far we're in the lobby. We're waiting for everyone to join to order the teams depending on which site they want to play. And so far it looks like that Berlin 5 was playing red side first game. So let's see if it works. Yeah, it works. Perfect. By the way, big shout out to Zeno. Wait, what happened? Huh. We're not in game yet. The tool went over to draft. I don't know why. But now we're back again. What I wanted to say is a big shout out to Zeno. The one guy developed the very huge or very insane casting tool I'm allowed to use. And it's just insane. So big shout out to him. All what you gonna see right here, either whatever, if it's the draft, in-game overlays, or match results, yada yada yada, it's all made by him. So Big shout out to him and big thanks to him. Let's see. Cast is ready. And we also have like a battle on our own here in the cast because intSport is casting themselves when I'm not wrong or not mistaken. So we have to beat them in viewer numbers, for example. Would be a lot of fun. But let's see. I'm checking it out right now. intSport, is it that? Yeah, it is. So yeah, they're casting themselves. But here is the better cast. So come here, join me, participate in the chat. If you participate, we can have a very nice experience together. Spectator delay is off, by the way. Wait, why? Is the match code not working with a lobby? Oh, okay. We should be fine. We should be set up. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I hope we can. We have nice games ahead of us. I just saw Berlin 5, or I casted them already for one game, and they look very, very strong as a 5. Definitely not like the 4 team, but we're here to let them prove this statement. And here we go. I pressed nothing and it still works. I'm so flabbergasted. Now, right now to see the draft. Don't forget to put the stream at seconds. Ah, okay. That's a good point. But I set it up. You know, if you're in the if you're here, I did that. I did that, or it was still set up. But good mention, good mention. So, first draft, first game. We see Zban and Zibeban. Those are not common picks. I mean, Z is common pick for solo queue, yes, but not for competitive gameplay. So so it should be some kind of main. I actually didn't spectate the OPGGs of both teams, so I'm going blind in here. So just as you guys, but yeah, nothing too fishy in the Ben rotation right here. I'm curious to see which champ Mint decides to first pick here. Most commonly you see mid laners like Ryze, Orianna, Azir. If you watch LCK or LEC, just surprised me, Mint. Just surprised me, Mad Monkees. What did you got prepared for us? It's a Varus hover. It's a very strong ADC right now because he got so many playstyles you can do. You can play lethality, you can play AP, you can play on hit. Most commonly see you see lethality, or if he goes onto top lane, for example, you just will see an AP Varus. But I think it will be lethality. Very strong pick. Can be combined with various supports, either peel, either engage. He's very versatile. So we counter it with Jhin, or we answer it with Jhin, and now maybe we get Zahen. Zahen got buffed, actually. Wait, I'm gonna change the track because it's German, but it's a banger track. It's Jesus. If I have some German viewer here, Jesus is banger. But yeah, all heavy is a crown. Let's go. So Zahen is actually a flex pick. He can be played in the jungle as well and on top lane. And a very strong pick. But now it was an instant answer by Mad Monkees with Karma and Mundo. Mundo also a flex pick, but most commonly seen in the jungle nowadays. But the Varus Karma lane will be very, very hard to counter. It's a very, very strong 2v2 lane. So what has Binford prepared for it? Because we can basically just pick support here and be happy. But it's a very uncommonly... Ooh, Nautilus. So it will be a hard bot lane for those two. So they are very... yeah. So Binford and Crusher are very, very... I don't know the word. Damn! I have to practice my English more. Where's my vocabulary? Confident, there it is. So, Binford and Crush are very confident to play this 2v2 lane because Nautilus into Karma is not as easy. I mean, yes, you have the shield, but it's a hard matchup. Yeah, but it's a very uncommon draft to see the bot lane and maybe jungler being drafted in the first rotation, and mid laners getting picked last rotation. So we got a Orianna ban. I mean, we should ban mid laners here. We still have the flex pick with the Zahen. So do Mad Monkees have the flex pick open with the Mundo. So we still decide to ban out the Nocturne. Very fair. Let's see. Yeah. And the Kha'Zix ban. So both teams are not sure where those picks are going, so they prepare the ban for each scenario. Now we should pick mid lane, in my opinion, to leave the flex pick open and have a good counter pick here. But on the other hand, what would you want to blind here? Maybe a Syndra for a good follow up, or something Aurora maybe. So it will be the flex pick giveaway. It means Zayn, top, Lilia jungle, and we leave mid lane for a counter pick. So I'm hyped to see what STGs can do. But is STGs not the jungler? STGS? I don't know. We'll see in game. The answer pig with the Malzahar Zoe. Oh, I mean, Mad Monkees have a very poke heavy comp with the Varus, the Calm, and the Victor. So it would be very hard to play if you don't have a true engage, and the only true engage you have is the Nautilus hook. And the Nautilus hook standalone as an engage, I don't think that's enough. So we might need, and we have no other tools. We can just draft mid lane, some damage picks, but we have no other engage. And here we have the Shogath, who's gonna be tanky as fuck, and can be a good frontline disengager, but still, it's a hard draft. I mean, the Pokemon to play a Pokemon is very difficult because you're so easy to be engaged. But if you can play perfectly and you just play it on the edge of your skill shot range, it should not be so easy to engage. But I think the early game skirmishes could be favored for us with this combo. Yeah, especially with the Ari now. Got even buffed on this patch, so yeah, let's see. Shall play skins. Does it work? It does work. For some champs. Are they all playing vanilla skins or what? We will see. Yeah. So that didn't. I don't think that worked as it's supposed to be. But yeah, still a work in progress program, but still one of the better ones I ever worked with, or one of the best one I ever worked with. But yeah, go back to the draft. So I think the Nautilus has a good value with the hook for the skirmishes at least. But it will be hard. If you get poked down before you even can engage the fights, it would be very hard for B5 to play. On the other hand, Mad Monkees have to be very careful about those hooks, because if they get hooked, they're dead. Especially the Karma, because she can't do much about it. Wait, can I do this? No. Can I do this? Ah, okay, I can put this down. It's loading. Crazy. But I can, we can take a look at the summoner spells right here. So we see Ignite on Nautilus, so he wants to clearly go in and fight. Ghost on Jin, so he wants to run away very fast or dodge skill shot at least. And yeah. Are those the win rates of the players? Yes, right? Crazy. Yeah, Yami is the mid lane and STG is the top. Wait, I guess the program got something wrong here. Or did the guys actually didn't chose the right roles? Would be funny because that's very necessary for the game. If you choose the wrong role and play mid lane, you don't have the jungle quests, and it would be a very fuck up. But yeah, that's all the stats we gotta do and work with. As long as the spectator delay is done, which would be in 1.5 minutes. So for this, should be fine. So guys, what do you think about the draft, by the way? What is your expertise on the draft? Who has the easier draft to execute or the better draft in general? What is your opinion, your view on it? Let's get into a chat together. But I already mentioned it. I think both drafts are very good. I mean, the poke is very scary on the Mad Monkee side. On the other hand, the B5 draft is very good in skirmish and team fighting. So if they get to if they get to the enemies and can deal some damage, they're very sticky to keep chasing, keep dealing damage. And the only disengage Mad Monkees have is just stuns and silences, but nothing to push enemies back, for example. But stuns can work pretty well, and I say the best stun in game is the gray screen. So if you're dead, you're basically stunned and can't do anything, right? Yeah. But we will see. Let's have a look on the spec delay. So we should be going into the loading screen soon. And then I have to do something else to see if everything is working. If everything is working. Yep. We're in loading screen, guys. Let's see. Oh, big. Perfectly. Let's have a look right here.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
And see. Wait, I have to turn down the music.
Minions have spawned.
Because we can still hear it. So, first game of today, Berlin 5 versus Mint. And we still have the wrong site, but do I have to press this? No. Okay, that's unfortunate. I have to fix shortly. I do this, and then I do this. And this should be fine, right? Yeah. It should be fine. Or better, in my opinion. Yeah. So, back in the game, what are the people doing? We see nothing so far. Both jungles starting topside pathing into their bot lane. Maybe fighting for the scuttle crab afterwards. But it's very interesting to see how the bot lane prio goes. Because actually Crusher and Binford are got the prio. Or managed to get the prio done. And that's very unusual. Maybe it's a bigger plan by Solaire and Friedler to be able to be ganked by Mundo. But Mundo's not a ganking jungler. He's more like a farming jungler and running towards enemies and queuing them. He needs kind of setup because he on his own doesn't have any setup spells, for example CCs or something. And so does Karma. I mean, Karma could work pretty well with an EW, but it's not what you like to have as a setup spell or a combination. So maybe we'll see just Lilia moving towards the top crab right after blue buff, or resetting and going to top crab right after blue buff, because spot lane is not having prior right now. Oh, Yami gets a huge chunk down on top of himself. And we are going to contest the bot scuttle right here with the hook onto the Mundo. Root is landing. Can we get him? Ignite is on, so we can't heal up that much, but yeah. Scuttle contested, and Lilia can earn herself with the first scuttle. Well played by Bot5. But does Lilia can actually do a double scuttle? I mean, he's crossing mid right now. So let's see if he can be there on time to smite the second strap. If this happens, it would be a huge lead for Lilia. Not only because of the CS and the XP, but with the XP, she can simply do a full clear into Drake with the upgraded smite, which Mundo won't have. Oh, top lane with the TP, very greedy. And here we go in. Ligma has to flash. He loses both of his summoner spells to drop low. Is there a dive opportunity here? I don't think so. Maybe it's a one for STGS alone. But that's a very good. That was a very great TP. Ooh, Ligma is so low on HP. Even Mundo has to cover him so he gets some XP. Even STG flashes right on top of his head, but here is Short But Evil. How can STG manage to come out of here? He has no flash, but he got a dash here with his E. But also, he is a hand. Maybe he can actually fight him. No, he dashed over the wall and he should be fine. Oh, Lampaloza. Don't give him a assist. That's huge. That's huge. It's okay. Unlucky that Victor moved, but here the best case or best scenario is him going out, not giving Victor an assist to stack up his passive even faster. But bot lane is fighting in a 2v2. Max Riddler is dead. The next hook lands on Solaire. He has to flash out. So on bot lane also very good 2v2. And those are the tiny leads we need to further snowball the game and maybe stomp the enemy. So Lilia now is almost done with her second full clear with Drake spawning. But she can't do it right now because Crusher has to reset before. So here Mad Monkees have a short time to actually set some vision down and maybe play the Drake, but I don't think they should. But get the vision and maybe contest it. We're not on the direct camp. Oh, Lampaloza. Yami looking for Charm Lance. Aggressively flashed by Binford, and this should be a dead Victor. And with that, Drake actually could be free, but Lilia actually moving into her topside jungle to do the third full clear. But nice read, nice play by Yami and Binford. Good roam by support to actually secure the next kill onto Victor. Actually, Lilia is going here for the invade. Can she manage to get it? Yeah, the W smite burst is huge. She even has level 6 now. So this Mundo has to be scared in his own jungle. I mean, Cho'Gath has no flash. So maybe we can go. Sleepy Lullaby comes through, but what the fuck? Zayn just dies? What was the damage? Where did the damage came from? Yeah, now Lilia in danger with Max Friedler moving. What the fuck is happening? Short But Evil miscalculating the Lilia Q range and ends into himself dying. There's so much happening right now, and I'm so confused what is happening, because you have to consider it's Division 4 in the Prime League. There's the Victor Flash. Nice trade-off by Yami. Ult for Flash is always worth it. But it's Div 4, and Div 4 is supposed to be a good division, or a division with a certain skill. But now it feels like it doesn't feel like the old Div 4. But yeah, I had a talk with some friends about it, and they also said that like it felt Div 4 got worse from the last two splits. And I'm curious why it is. So next Sham landing. The W doesn't deal enough damage to kill the Victor here, but he has to be very cautious and can't farm those 3 CS. Oh, STGs was the next Q. Gets silenced, gets knocked up, gets another turret shot. And Shogav, actually, this might be a feast range. Oh, he actually decides to feast the minion. So, easy, easy, easy. Oh, what? No objective obtained so far. So neither the Drake nor the Grubs. What are both teams wanting to do? In the modern meta, or in the today's meta, we see the Dragon focus is, or Dragon is more important than the Grubs. So that's also the reason why Mad Monkees are going to play the Drake right now. Wait, I pressed wrong buttons. Yeah. Drake already kind of low. Lilia is getting rooted by the Karma. The position doesn't look that good for B5. But if they can push them out here... Oh, Curtain Call goes open. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot. Where's the force? There it is. But lands on the Mundo. There goes the Lullaby. On to the Victor. But yeah. We get actually the Drake. Is it right? We got the Drake. We got the Drake. And we get a kill on top. Maybe the second one on to the Mundo. Does crash. Oh, no, he has no flash. Okay, Sedge. But there we go. Picked up the Drake, picked up the kill. Huge, huge game. Oh, root on Lilia, but Yami saves his jungler one more time. Goes back in with the Spirit Rush, has to flash out. That's not how you want to use your ult on Ahri. But still, we're very happy with the position we're in right now. A good amount of gold lead, a good 3k gold lead. Lilia right ahead, the right steps into the Grubs. Secures those 2. Those are a very good gimmick to have. Mundo can't be there, was very low HP. So, yeah. What is the next Drake going to be? Oh, another invade here on short but evil on his Mundo, and the Lilia deals a lot of damage. Binford with the root. And that's an easy pickup. I mean, to play Mundo in this game is just like... Don't tilt. the constant invades by Lilia and the constant lose of camps is so tilting for most junglers. But don't tilt, just play your Mundo. You're very tanky. You'll be a good part of the team and doing your job if you just go and don't tilt and try to make the best out of it. So, actually, Crusher and Binford are rocking the bot lane right now, or in this game. They don't have a much CS deficit. Oh, top lane SCGs goes for the all-in and just kills Cho'Gath. He completely disrespects the damage by Zahen. Oh, aggressive flash hook onto Solaire, but yeah, that's a dead Binford. Chopot Evil smelled the engage of Binford, was right there to counterplay this, and yeah, so he dies. Binford dies. Short but evil secures bot lane another time. I was just giving Binford and Crusher props, and now they are just or Binford just no ins. Unlucky. But that's the downside of a constant invading Lilia is Mundo has so much more timers to gank and the laners have to be cautious about it. Oh, nice root. Curtain Call opens. 1, 2, 3, 4. And short but evil goes down to the floor. So, here we set up some vision for the next Drake spawning in 140. I mean, it's a very dominant game. Yami with some short trades here on Victor. Lilia with the next just crossing 2 turrets. I mean, why not? Why not? Goes into the lullaby. Mundo won't be CC, but Lilia has W. What? It was even enough. I thought she has to WQ, but I mean, he's just doing whatever he wants. Okay, Lilia. Okay. What the hell? Crossing T1 and T2 turret, just going into 1v2, and with the help by Yami, just completely kills 2 people. This guy has a blast. I mean, he's just playing some gurney music and have a blast of a time. I think. I mean, it would be very funny. Can we get a Lilia POV? What kind of music is he listening to right now? Crazy. That's so crazy. I'm hopeless romantic every time. Na, 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 all our life. Oder so. Or something like that. I don't know. But when will it ever be too much for this Lilia? Binford with the next hook. Maybe takes his life. Chain of Corruption lands onto Lilia. Is this the time where it was too much? No, he has to flash out. But can we still play it? STGs is here with the pull. Onto Solaire. 1, 2. Another hook. It's never. Lilia just has the backup by his whole team. And so he's allowed to play those. Oh, Max Friedler. Max Friedler. Yeah. You're lucky this time. But man, he has to have so much fun right now. But yeah, a clean game. A clean stump game. He's doing whatever he wants. Whatever is allowed for him. Yeah, and even STGs has so much damage already with the Trinity Force power spike. In his hands. It's so huge. So, yeah. This one right now is a tilter for Mad Monkees. And if we take a look on the gold graph, we can see it's a constant race of gold lead. When will it stagnate? I hope never. Or we hope never. But so far, so good. It's already an 8,000 gold lead. So, holy shit. What a insane early game by Berlin 5. And next objective, Drake is up, Herald will be up. Lilia is once again in the enemy jungle, getting some camps of the enemy. Almost double CS, and here is... Ooh! Nice buffer by STGs. Easy pickup for him. 0-4 Cho'Gath. He has a hard time right on top of that. Oh, nice flash by Victor. Flashed both skill shots. Trying to get the wave done, but it won't be enough. And now can he get Binford, or is Binford just safe? Oh, the next laser lands, but Binford is too tanky. Here comes Short But Evil, but it's an easy get out by Army and Binford. And now, once more, easy pickup, easy play by Berlin 5. And Crusher meanwhile on the mid lane, having a chill time, getting some CS, placing some traps. And the next objective is already started. It's the Cloud Drake for Lilia. So here, how can Mad Monkees come back from this? I think they don't have a chance, because Berlin 5 will keep up the tempo and keep up the invades to deny the enemy as much CS, as much gold as possible, and taking the objective themselves. Or for themselves. But you have to... I mean, you're very behind. I don't think if you ever reach full item builds, or big flash by Binford, flash the Chain of Corruption, now comes the re-engage in onto the hook. Crusher plays it very calmly. Here comes Lilia with a nice lullaby on 3 people. Curtain Call also opens up first kill. Second. And second was actually not now. Oh, there's the bowling ball going down. And this is Lilia just doing Lilia things. Oh, 1 Q to kill both. Oh, it could be so satisfying. But free team fight by Berlin 5. Getting down the kills. Getting down the sightling turrets. And it's a Stampfer. Yeah, in Germany we call it Stampfer. It's a Stampfer, guys. Just go, don't tilt, and be happy. Try to fix those issues for the next game. But what will you ever fix? Is it the jungle matchup? You need another jungle matchup? Is Lilia so much stronger than Mundo STGs? Yeah, maybe we stayed a bit for too long, but he goes into the 1v3. He is ahead, he got his revive ready, tries to get Friedler, but he has to flash out. It's a 1v3, he's just also doing whatever he wants. Ligma very low, or Root barely didn't land. And yeah, that's a Zahen with 2 items. You can't kill him, basically. It's over. It's over. I mean, and if this is already happening, and Zahen doing 1v3 right now, or just now, how will you ever come to a point where you can have some items to deal the needed damage to kill Berlin 5's roster? I don't see that. I don't see that. So here, and still, Herald is up, 2 minutes on the clock for him to get taken. Full lance onto Cho'Gath, lock up as well. Lilia is around. Wait, what's happening? Oh, that's happening. I forgot to turn something up. My bad, guys. So here, we're taking the jungle camps, denying more CS of the enemies, more gold. Root lands on short but evil, but he is resistance. STGs goes in. Lullaby on 3-man. Curtain call opens up. First one goes down. Friedler is on his run. Nigma, 4th shot, hits, lands, and he is dead. So what does Berlin 5 do with those kills? They push, right? There's 1 minute left onto the Herald. Yami on a bot lane turret. Next hook lands here on the Victor, and he's just a one-shot, it seems. What can he do? He got the wave, but we still have here 2 more waves, or 1 more wave getting pushed. Meanwhile, Lilia is alone doing his Herald to finish the game off it. Wait, watch it. I didn't. I pressed the wrong buttons. Down, guys. Oh, Crusher. Crusher and Yami, only one on the map. In for the STGs, want to reset. So be careful. Now it's a good time for Mad Monkees to search for a catch onto Yami, onto Crusher. Because 2 members of Berlin 5 are already, or just in base, and Lydia's still doing some farming. Yami with a good chunk here onto the Karma. Even when Major is... Wait. Hey guys, don't look at the scoreboard, don't look at the items. Where's the Major is by Crusher, huh? Crusher's inting it, he has no Major is, damn. Where is it? He bought Zeal instead of Major is, damn. Even Zahen has a Major is. Damn, guys. That's so funny. A bit of a disrespect is allowed in my eyes. Oh, nice flash by Lamapaloza. And Lamalapalu is dead. Lydia with the next kill, goes deeper into the jungle, does whatever she wants. Gets the sleepy lullaby through. And even Mundo is not taking enough, but you heal though. Curtain call opens, 3rd, there, where's the 4th? There's the 4th, easy pickup. On the top lane, STGS does STGS things and kills maybe 1 more time the Ligma, the Cho'Gath. Oh, he has to be careful about the piece. Heal comes through, piece not enough. I mean, he bit him, but it was not another dangerous bite. So here, base tracked open, Nexus is open now. Aggressive flashback Crusher picks himself another kill. Damn those KDA players. And now doing a turn and being ready for game 1. Yeah, guys, this was the first game, and this is the match result. Everything right? Yeah, it's the score. And here we can see on the timeline what happened with gold. It's constant graph. So it was a very, very very strong game by Berlin 5. Why is it like that? Shouldn't it be like other way around? That's a bit confusing for me. Maybe because I swapped it, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it says the wrong time. Sad, sad, sad. So I will have a break now, and we see us back again in 3 minutes. Oh, I have to switch the scene. Should be a good one. Why doesn't it do it on for its own? Oh, now it does. Yeah. So I take a short break and get myself some water and be prepared for the next game. See you later in 2 to 3 minutes. Here we are again, guys. Coming back from a short break with a new lobby and hopping hopefully soon into the next game, into the next draft. Now for this game, we're on the blue side, and Mad Monkees are on the red side. So we should see a kind of different draft, but I don't know if Berlin 5, for example, teams, if they win that high first game, they tend to wait. Yes, me ready. So if teams win the first game this hard, they tend to do to be more how do I say it? They tend to pick champs which usually are not picked to try to train them and maybe be in the enemy, be with a high skilled champion, for example. Something like Lee Sin in jungle or Zamira on bot lane, for example. Those are which are very easy to counter, but very fun to play and not meta. But let's see. So far we see. Wait, why is it? Why does it change? Yeah, no, it changed. Okay, that's a bit weird. But I fixed it. Yoo-hoo! Draft. Yeah. So guys, where was I? They tend to pick champs which are harder to play, but for now the draft seems to be similar as the first draft, and the bans are similar by Berlin 5, and Mint adjusted just the Lilia. So, but who wouldn't? I mean, you could argue to ban to ban the Zahenigan because he was pretty strong as well. But yeah, they chose the Lilia ban. So now I wonder to see which first pick Berlin 5 will choose. If it's the ADC Varus as well, or if they choose mid laner, which would be the most common first pick, or if they just pick something. Pick something. Nafiri. Okay, cool. Can be played mid lane. So basically, Nafiri is a flex for jungle mid lane. Actually, you see her on both roles very commonly. But where will she go? I can't tell you guys, to be honest. Mint try to answer with the Pantheon. Very strong pick right now. Can go on support on jungle, but most commonly seen in the jungle. Very strong pick with his global ult. Gets paired with the Orianna again. And that's nothing special, even though the Orianna lost last game. She's still a very, very strong mid laner right now. For some, she is the best mid laner or the best champion on this patch, but I would disagree with that. But she's definitely in the top 3 of the mid laners right now. And here we look for some mid lane picks, and there is the Anivia. So the Nafiri will go into the jungle. Or is it the support Anivia? We will see. We will see. And what do we pair with it? So most commonly we will see ADC here, and it's an Ezreal, very good ADC as well. It's not Varus, but still a very high-ranged, poke-heavy ADC with good disengage through his arcane shift, his E. And so far you can't tell from the first 3 picks which kind of way Berlin 5 wants to play with her comp. So it's not you can't tell right now if they go for an all-in, team fighting, split push. They just picked something. And here on the other hand side of Mad Monkees, we kind of see something like team fighting, skirmishing champions. And with the Zeri locked in, very rarely seen in the pro scene. because I think there are other options which are stronger, but we're not in the pro scene, so it always goes down to what champ you can play the best, and therefore it's Zeri still a good champion. Yeah. Now we get some support buns done. If you want to have a good support against Zeri, Nautilus will be a very good option, because Nautilus has his point and click ult to just press it onto Zeri and she will be stunned no matter what. But it won't get banned. They banned Braum themselves, but why? I don't think Braum will be here a very good pickup by Bolin 5, and it doesn't seem to be a good pick right in any way. So maybe a giveaway ban, a useless ban. But we'll see. So with this Silas Hava, I don't know where he should go, but and Zach, so so they think about picking jungle, or what? Will it be a Pantheon Pantheon support? I mean, it's the only possible thing, or Pantheon top lane, but you most likely see Pantheon going onto support than top lane. So I'm very curious. I'm wondering where Mad Monkees will go with this draft. Oh, Zona, actually, my most hated support champion if I play ADC myself. But actually, on this patch and in this new season, Zona's actually pretty strong. Even in the late game. But we decided to pick the Leona for more point and click. But I think here Nautilus would be better, because the ult will always land on Zeri. And if you don't ult Zeri, or to hit the ult with Leona onto Zeri will be very hard, basically. But maybe that's not the target Leona wants to follow. And here we go with the Kayn login. So, guys, do you think this will be a top lane Kayn? Or will it be Nafiri top? We will see. Nafiri top lane? Okay, crazy. But here we see with the Zag, with the K-Santa, a heavy teamfight comp by Mad Monkees. And they want to use the Pantheon as well as the Zag to go and get through the early game. Will they manage to do that? Because the early game by Berlin 5 looked very, very good, even though in losing matchups, like on bot lane last game, they managed to get the prios done and managed to get all the early game objectives. So I think it will, in this game as well, be a hard time for Mad Monkees to get through the early game. But the draft by Berlin 5, as I already mentioned, if you win first game that hard, the second draft will look like that, basically. So you have no clear whatever, it's just a solo queue fiesta comp, I would say. But yeah, let's see. I mean, they you can say that they are individually better or stronger than Mad Monkees by looking at the first game, but let's see. And actually, it didn't work that well with the show skins. But yeah. Oh, wait. That's not right. I have to turn it off and turn it back on again, maybe. But because I don't think that everyone goes into Flash Ignite for whatever reason. Let's just wait. Let's just wait. Okay, it still shows. It still just shows. Now it's swapped. Okay, good. Now it's swapped. And we have a good view into the summoner spells. And now, okay, we still can hear the music. Yeah. So, what can we see here? In the first thing I see is the Oriana win rate and the Leona win rate, which are both 20%. Well, that happened. Leona with first strike? There must be something wrong. There must be something wrong. And everything with Ignite. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely something wrong. I just turn it off. Do not be confused. Do not be confused what's happened here. And yeah, once again, we wait for the spectator delay to go off. 2 minutes, had 2 minutes or less than a bit less than 2 minutes to go for this. And I can't tell you guys draft wise. I would say it looks like the better draft for Mad Monkees because they actually have a chance to want to work together and are synergizing very well. You have the Orianna with the Pantheon, you have the K-Santa as a top laner for heavy team fighting. And on the other hand, you have just solo queue. So Berlin 5 going for a bit of a disrespect draft, the disrespect comp, and saying, hey, we just have better hands and better understanding of the game, and we just went through that. So yeah, let's see how this will end, this second game. If I would bet my points, I would say Berlin 5 will win anyway because they're a very strong team and very strong individual players. So I wouldn't be scared about the draft issues, if you even would call them. But I have to admit also that my drafting experience is not that deep or not that, yeah, good, I can say. But still, it should be enough to see that the better draft is in the hand of Mad Monkees, but yeah, we will see. We will see. We will see. So we're in the loading screen, ready to go for the next game. The next game and last game for today. Sadly, the Premier games are just the best of 2. And here we are. Right.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Minions have spawned.
Let's see if it worked or not. Welcome to the second game of today. Berlin 5 is leading the series with 1 kill, with 1 game. Wait, I actually have to do this, right? Yeah. And then I do this and that. They're actually leading the series with 1 game. And here we see it again. Kane goes once more for an invade onto Shot But Evil. He has nothing. He don't have a good time here in the jungle against this young star on his Kane. And beforehand on his Lilia. So Kane just simply keeps going on the nerves of Zac. And he just can't do much more about it. And I don't think a map suit will be possible, because if Zac is going to invade here, Kane will be right there. I mean, I think he should reset now and go... reset after the top side clear and go into his bot side. That's what he even pings for his mid laner to ward his old Raptors to see what he's doing. To get the right information to do the right play. But yeah. We will see. Mid lane. Kane with a cross gang onto mid lane, missing his W, but yeah, his Q gets a Q chunk, onto Orianna. So therefore, Zac is only left with his 3 camps on the bottom hand side, and Kane just keeps farming his bot side jungle to deny Zac the opportunity to get some camps and CS back. So yeah, it's a jungle kingdom again. Bot lane. Bit fighting. Binford takes a trade, but now Yami is in danger. Has to flash the Q by Zac, who has nothing to do but to gank because he has no camps to clear. And yeah, what do you do with this free time, Mr. Shot But Evil? What do you do? Get the crab? Cool, fair. Oh, bot lane. Binford very low. Max Friedler with the aggressive flash gets the first blood, but gets traded in return by Crusher. So it's a 1-4-1. Both supports down. And that's still something. Right, we still got the music on, right? I just it didn't hurt it. Oh shit. Yeah. But here we can see top side camps going up, and Kane even goes now once again for the top side of Short But Evil. And he won't see any of his top side camps ever in this game. Oh wait, I want to see what's happened here. Did he got it? Did he got it or did he didn't? No, I think he didn't got it because Zac smited it. But he goes to his Krugs. But Orianna and Zac are on the move to get this Kane down. 1Q to get the wave, to get the minions. Still comes here. Doesn't can secure it. Top lane Kane just okay. Cassandra just simply died. Whatever. There we get the passive and the heal is enough. But can we kill the passive? I don't think so. WQ? Yeah, we can, but we die for it. Is it worth though? I mean, it's a statement, right? So it's worth it. Setting a statement, tilting the enemy jungler so he don't want to play the game anymore. Has never been a bad strategy. Especially in solo queue. But here Max Wheeler with the aggressive hex flash onto Crusher, but Binford immediately reacts onto the Zeri. And so it's just a small trade onto the bot lane, which was favored for Berlin 5. And they hold the freeze here onto the bot lane. So far, so good. I mean, what was the time where the first game turned, or the goal graph started to develop into our favor? I think it was around minute 5, 6, 7, or once again a hack slash by Friedler, but Bitbot is hella tanky, but there is Short But Evil to secure his, to save his support and get the kill onto Leona. Zeri got the first kill. Crusher in 1v3. Can he get some kills in return? He aggressively flashes onto the Platoon and snipes him completely and gets the double kill. Wait. Can he get the triple one? Oh, Zeri. Yeah, he gets it. Oh, he trades it even. That's funny. Crusher with a hell of a play with the aggressive flash. Blind snipe onto the Pantheon. Crazy was what this guy just did. But yeah. Styling on the enemies. He's showing. He's showing to what he's capable to do, or what he's capable of. Top lane. Oh, Kane has to flash out and dies. Baby was too greedy now. Can't get out. Gets ignited. Max Friedler with the ignite kill, and even on top lane, the Nafiri goes down in the 1v1 solo bolo by Link. Oh, Binford. I don't know if this is too much. And Friedler thinks yes, it is too much. I go and commit here. Shockwave comes out. Short But Evil goes. Oh, misses his Q, misses his E. Has to flash out. Yami still there with a good wall. Gets the ult down. And now it's a 2v2. Binford very low. Tries to run. But meanwhile, Yami gets the second kill. Can he save his support? No, he can't. But this is a 1v1. He still has egg. So he should be able to at least survive it no matter what. Here the flash by Orianna and the Q snipe and the auto attack and the E, and she is dead. So Mad Monkees actually fighting back, but it doesn't look that clean, to be honest. Zac missing some spells, Orianna missing some spells, and it was a favored position in my opinion. Look at that. Well, okay, I see why he received, or he took so much damage, because he's going AP. Is this the new Zac build? You straight up go into 2 amplifying tomes in a CDR book? I actually don't know how it's called. But yeah, Short But Evil once again gets invaded by the Kane. He's double CS up. And there's Crusher. Orianna moving. They want to get the Pantheon down, and so they do, even with the Leona W. Here's Kayn. Now Orianna is in danger. She has no flash, but Yami didn't move, so she survives. Yami said, live for another day. I will kill you later in a solos, in a 1v1 solo bottle. I don't need help. Even though Binford is here securing his mid laner by the Pantheon Realm. And so they want to invade once more. And Kayn is even not there. And they still want to invade the Zac. Is it for real the tilt the Zac game? Don't let Zac play the game. And Leona gets another kill with her W. Crazy. Big shockwave, but it won't do anything. Kayn once more just... And SCG says, hey, okay, what you can do by passing a T1 and T2 turret, I can do the same. But... yeah, SCG dies for it. Kayn just survives, and Ligma goes into the 1v3. Can he get Binford down? No, he can't, and he just dies by himself. So this is a complete solo queue fiesta right here, right now. Berlin 5 is having a lot of fun in this game. But will it be their downfall? Because if they play it like this, and as you can see, they do mistakes. And they are very greedy, because they go into lands no one ever have been before, especially in a competitive setup. So solo queue, yeah, sure. Everyone did kind of fiestering in the solo queue, but competitive, where the enemies can communicate and coordinate, I don't think this is as good. Oh, Crusher, very far. Okay, Max Friedland now goes for the W. Crusher has to barrier. Can he get out? He still has E. Oh, Zac is going. There he hits, and this is a shutdown. And that's what I mean. The disrespect starts to count in and starts to manage, but there is the trade-off again. I just shut the fuck up. Berlin 5 knows exactly what they do, so yeah. I mean, worth it, right? Dead ADC for a dead jungler. Totally worth. Or isn't it? This was this Drake. And next is another Drake. Oh, Yami, face checking a brush, getting a shockwaved into CC'd by a Pantheon, and this should be a dead Anivia. It's a auto basic? Why? I don't understand. Is this the common build now on Zac? Going full AP into proto build? I'm very curious. I don't think this is worth it, because you miss out a tank. And you have more than enough damage with Orianna and Zeri. With Orianna. And here, Binford was once more super tanky because he got 2 kills, already got his Zeeks ready. But Solar plays it. Okay, there's a flash and she's just dead now. Later. STGS. With a trade. So, guys, how do you cast actually Fiesta, by the way? Or... both flashes put down by the top laners. You would like to see now the top lane gang coming in soon, and so does Kayn's thing, but SCGs has to be very careful. It's low on mana, low on HP. So can't really do much. Yami with the mid lane push, and there is the Kayn. Wants to get the kill on to the K'Sante. Gets the knockup. The chase is on. Does the Ligma wants to turn, or the Q lands, W goes also in, and that's a nice easy bait by SCGs. Meanwhile, Yami just got another kill for some reason. He's having fun as well, ulting the wave. And what is Pantheon doing there? Right, basically, he will be dead soon. Yeah. And there's the full AP Zac. Can he try something back? Yami is actually dead. It's Binford in a 1v2. Can he get actually the Pantheon? He's so strong. And there is the one going against the Zac. Has to move out, and Zac doesn't want to follow either. So it's a very, very curious, I don't know, game. It's so confusing. Oopsala. Sorry, guys. I just wanted to check which Drake is next, and it's the Hex Drake. It's a very fun game. Very, very solo queue heavy, just random fights happening all over the places. Forced by Berlin 5 to be fair. They just say we go invade, we go fight, we do this, we do that. And Mad Monkees is trying to react on that. So they are playing our game. And yeah, it seems like we are going winning out of this scenario. Because who doesn't want to play his own game? Therefore, you see, but this case Hunter is so strong actually. Dealing a lot of damage. What is happening bot lane? What is happening top lane? What is happening everywhere? What I see here, there nothing happened. And we go back. Directed Cam wants to look top lane, wants to see what's happening there. Because they're constantly fighting. Kane once more is... Oh, can he go into his ult? Yeah, he can. Dodges the Zac ult with this. And he wants to return. Huge two-man knockup, but here is Friedler with his ult. And secures the shutdown onto Kane. And that's could been too much. And if you do keep doing that, you will lose your gold lead you just managed to get. And if we take a look now onto the gold graph, or only, oh, okay, there's a ult cancellation onto Friedler. He wants to go over with the W. Leona just says, I'm a fighter now too. Let's go. There's the Zac. Yami's also there. Can they get... Oh, big snipe by Leona by Binford onto the Pantheon. Now Zac is the only one left. Big wall by Yami. He can't jump over but will die, and there's SG's dead. He went too far. Damn. This guy. Yami getting some chunks down and getting some damage, but yeah. Wait, go back to the gold graph. If we take a look at here, we still see constant gold lead, but by any... Why is it constant? We started with gold lead, I guess. That's funny. That's very funny. OG colors. So, yeah. Let's not do that. Oopala. Oh, shockwave landing here onto Kane, but he just runs out of it. Feeling happy, feeling safe. And they start the Drake with no prio, no vision whatsoever. I don't know if they are allowed to do that. Yami is already there, and Crusher and Binford are moving down as well. So let's see what's happening here. Onto the Yami. Oops, oh, good wall, but forces the flash by Zac. Top lane, SCGS still fighting with Ligma. He travels him all across to his own turret with his all out, but can't follow with any damage. Now the Nafiri ult comes out. Does he actually win? He wins. Crazy. For the first time, Nafiri wins the 1v1. Every fight and skirmish earlier he lost, so maybe he has the items he needed to win, or the XP or the levels who needed, or he just played it better now and learned how to play against this Keisante as in a field. Still going forward. Oh, having a lead. Zac goes in. Pantheon tries to get the stun down, but can't. Uses the E for the movement speed. Can he get out to up within? Yes, he can. And this is a dead doggo. And they traded it for the Drake, and now there is the instant TP by Keisante going into the mid lane. Crusher and Binford are very far up, very dangerous, but they have the help of their own jungler. Yami, meanwhile, in the mid lane, they're fighting. Grand Star Pole, Pantheon right on top of Crusher, has to E himself. And yeah, and meanwhile, Kane just said, yeah, you guys fine, I just take another camp from Zac. You fine, you won't die. Oh, he looks for the fighting one, gets the shockwave down. It misses, and there is Max Friedler going. Stun lands onto Yami, he's very low already. Can Binford save the egg later on? Use the flash. Can he do something? I don't think so, so he's on the run. Ligma wants to chase, Yami goes down, shut down for Pantheon. It's not good. I mean, she's dead. Why would you take the shutdown? Just give it to Orianna. Like, for real. Here the re-engage by Binford onto Santa. SCG's joined with his ult. But Ligma's trying to be on the run. Oh, nice double Q. But can he do something? Or is he just dying? Goes into the all-out. It's now very, very strong. Tries to get Binford. Binford down, shutdown. SCGS the next target. Dodges the Zeki with his own W, I guess it is. Or E, I don't know. Actually, I don't know the new Nafiri. One of the champs I very rarely play. Or I guess after rework never played it afterwards. So he survives. Gold lead is stagnating at a certain level. And yeah, SCG's the little doggo tries to run over the wall. There's the deck. Tries to get the kill. The heals are insane. The doggo save him, but there's the Kane. Shockwave goes down. CC chain onto him. And that's a good pickup by Mad Monkees, who are fighting back. They're not giving themselves up. Even though they had no, even though it's the wrong word for this, but yeah, especially not after the first game where they got stunned, and now the second game where Zach is having a hard time again by clearing his own jungle. They won't give up. They're so behind. Do you guys know Instalock, the YouTube channel? Ooh, they made cover songs of known pop songs later back in the days, and added or changed the lyrics to League of Legends themed lyrics. For example, there's one song, I don't know, what was the song called? It's Won't Give Up, the song is called, or they renamed it, and it's to be free with you tonight. I don't know. Yeah, Bitport getting catched again. So Mad Monkees doing a hell of a good job to get some gold back. 5k gold lead just now for Berlin 5. So actually we have a game 2 right on his hands. In front of our eyes. Yeah, getting some vision on. Maybe when will be the point where Berlin 5 stops these solo queue shenanigans and goes into normal macro gameplay because they see a chance of Badlands winning? But here for now is happening a lot, and they get another 2 picks, or 1-for-1 trade actually. SCGS is the next target. Can he be saved? Yo, a big shockwave, but no follow-up. And therefore, oh, we still go in. Nice Zerial, but also Leona saves today and can disengage these opportunities. On the other hand, Kane on the bot lane gets the T2 turret. Now Lapaloza has the flash. But 6k gold lead just to the turret. Berlin 5 plays the macro game for now. Or the solo Yushin against plus the macro game. Kane stays along, goes down, goes into ult. Can he survive? QE, EQ. W, flash, Y, does something, dodges, tries to run, but there is a Zeri. And if you can leave the kill to Zeri, would be awesome. And they did. There, Lapaloza getting 1v1 by Binford. Does he die? He dies as well! Oh, man. I mean, still a 6k gold lead for Berlin 5, but I don't know if they will ever stop this game, this solo queue shenanigans, and start playing normal macro. Because they're scared of Mad Monkees actually getting something back. But, yeah. I think due to draft reasons, you can say that this game won't be as clean as the first one, or as big of a stomp as the first one. But also you have to consider the the amount of confidence Berlin 5 got through the first game, because they won so clearly. So they went in the draft like that, and I really liked that, guys. I really liked it what I just saw, and I saw a maxed out Anivia wall, and it changed my mind. I think that you should max out the W second, Because this wall, if the enemy has not much mobility spells, is so huge and so fun. You have so much angles to trap or catch the enemy. But yeah, Nash is started for now. It's on 5k. Can short, but Evo steal it. They try to get on top of the Kane. Kane goes in his ult, gets out. Nash is very low. They got the Kane. Is it a throw by Berlin 5? Nash goes on the hands of Mad Monkees. Yami is on the one side. Crusher on the other side. Do they win the fight? Yeah, they win the fight. Well, they win the fight. Actually, well fucking played by Berlin 5 that they managed to win this fight no matter what. It looked very scuffed. Even though after Kane died and they secured the Nash. But here, what? Binford with the disrespect. Facing onto a ward, not knowing it. But this leads into a Nash. But wait, Cassandra still has it. So if he can survive it with the Nash, Mad Monkees won't lose that much. But actually, the play was very good by Mad Monkees. They just lost it because of their money back. It was too tiny, too small. If they had more money, more items, they clearly also could win the team fight. And yeah. And that's something. So, now Baron Nashor for Berlin 5, which means, usually, you have more time to get back to items for Berlin, for Mad Monkees, to scale back and maybe win those team fights, because you have the better team fighting comp. You don't need that much hands than Berlin 5 needs to win those fights. So maybe. So maybe. Maybe, baby. They can pull back, but yeah, gold lead now at 9,000 gold for Berlin 5. Pushing top lane and mid lane. Deciding to play 2 lanes, which I would consider as the right choice. Especially with the top T2 turret up. Sigma tries to get the bot lane T1, has Nash buff as the only one member of Mad Monkees. So there's no Nash buff minions to protect the base so far, but now he reset it. Will we see a fight here? Zac channeling his E. But Berlin 5 is respecting it, starting to play some kind of macro and don't doing solo queue shenanigans. And trying to do whatever they like. They try to catch the Kane. Oh, Pantheon goes in here on top of it. Max Friedler was a bit too early, is immediately dead. But here comes the cavalry. Nice ult onto the Zeri. Here goes the shockwave, but the HP bars are so equally. But now it's taking over for Berlin 5. They try to chase it down. Nigma very low, Zac very low. Now Fury goes down. Lampalosa here. Hey! I hate this new camera roll by Riot Games, damn it. Yeah. It's actually a close fight. Or a closer fight than I thought it would be. But Berlin 5 just managed to get out of it. Thanks to their money back being humongous. Okay, taking 2 shots. Okay, okay. Can Mad Monkees save their base? 10 seconds for Zeri. They just have to clear the wave and Berlin 5 can't end. Oh, Yami with the next wall trying to catch something, but no, they can't end. No end, no end, no end, no end. But here you can see that Berlin 5 starts to respect the comp of Mad Monkees and is playing some good macro, or some normal macro, I would say. I mean, it's 11k gold lead, but the fights are still looking close. Why did it happen again, actually? I'm confused. I am confused. They secured the second Drake. And now what now? What are they now going to do? 1 minute on Nash, huh? Anivia with a wall tries to interrupt the Zac jump, but can't do it. And there goes the TP by STGS. They tried to catch the Zac, but he has a fairly long jump. And here goes STGS. Can't follow further. Berlin 5 with another reset, maybe going down onto the going back to lanes to wait, I lost my point. Whatever, they're now back on the map, trying to get the vision back, and Mad Monkees contesting the vision, client trying to clear it. So for now, it's 15 seconds onto the Nash. Will it be another disaster for STGS? For STGS, Louis, for Berlin 5. Will they throw the Nash buff again? And what will Mad Monkees do to counter it? Or to how will they react? They got good prio on their waves. Moving now towards the Nash buff. Nashers. Baron Nasher. We see Kane now tries to land a knockup onto the Orianna, but barely misses. Top lane, a Santa with a bit of a chunk here. And there we go. Nash is getting started by Berlin 5. Meanwhile, SCGs does some zoning. Face checks the Pantheon. Will he die? I don't think so, but they get a catch. But they've no clue that Nash is being done. Oh. Actually, huge shockwave by Orianna, but it won't happen. Now it's an easy pick off. Just one after another. Getting picked off by Mad Monkees. Berlin 5 with another performance. And even though the teleport by K-Sante won't change anything here, it will be game. Especially when K-Santa dies, so he does. We have a top wave, a mid wave. It's an easy way to crack open the Nexus and destroy it. What a second game by Berlin 5. With a solo queue draft, solo queue gameplay. A bit of fun, a bit of disrespect. A bit of just fun League of Legends. And so they are securing their second series of the split. And leading the 4th division by a 4-0 standing. Well played, guys, well played. So, here we got the results. Berlin 5-1. And, yeah. Names... Ah, that's the old game. Hey! That's the old game. I want the new one. Oh. Sad. Wait, can I do that? Oh. Whatever. Then I change it to idle. So, there's nothing left to say for me then. Thanks for you guys. Go to match history and push live. But okay, wait. Matches. I am at live. Wait, I can show you. Results. And I'm at live and not mock. Maybe I need to press sync. I don't think. Wait, overlay, replay. No, not replay. Results. Timeline. Over here. Yeah, matches. I'm at matches. Ah. There it is. Okay. Maybe this worked. Reloading it. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. But I saw what you mean by the double points and push to life. But showing historical match data, clicks X to return to matches. X. But in my match history, there's also just one game showing, so it's only the first game. That's the yeah. That's weird. Whatever. Yeah. So there's nothing left to say for me. Then thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Was 2 banger games by Berlin 5. We won both, which is good, which is great. And I wish you a good rest evening, and hope you have a good working week next week, starting with next day, Monday. Get well through the day. So I hope I do, and see you soon for the next cast. Stay cautious on the Discord, on the official websites, or on the officials on social media to not miss the next game and the infos for that. Yeah. See you soon, or see you